Hello everyone, Giltar here with a sort of an afterthought to my response to Cymbolic's video, which is called "And a Side Order of Koko, Please." He mentioned at the end of his video the hypothetical situation of, if aliens came to our world and enslaved us and used us for food, to consume us for sustenance, would that be wrong? Because we do a similar thing according to some people's beliefs that, apparently we enslave animals, keep them as pets, as work animals, we consume them for food. If aliens did the same things to humans, would that be wrong? I'm saying, for my answer, it depends. If aliens come and conquered us out of necessity, because they had to find another world to inhabit, if aliens consumed us out of necessity because we're the only that Earth, this planet's animals are a food source for them. If they're doing it because they need to, then I don't think it's wrong. I think if they're doing what they need to survive, they're totally ethically and morally correct. They're right to do what they need to do to survive. However, if they're doing it out of sheer luxury, if they're doing it simply because they can and they want to, then yeah, it's not right. But at the same time, I would say we don't necessarily eat animals out of just wanton desire. We don't do it because we can. It's because, for many people, we have to eat animal flesh for a source of protein. I mean, that's just the way it is for some people. I could, mention things like people who don't have a lot of money, who are trying to raise a family, for example, and they have to make compromises and buy macaroni that comes out of a box with powdered orange stuff, for example, because they can't afford other types of food. That's something else to consider. As far as enslavement of animals and treating them cruelly, of course that's not right, but then it can come down to semantics, because some would say a draft animal is a slave. I view a draft animal as something that is, I guess, forcibly taken into a life of servitude, of service, but without draft animals to help us in advancing, technology, we wouldn't be at this point where we could have the luxury that we're afforded the ability to debate such things, where people can have computers and have worldwide communication networks to discuss these topics. If it wasn't for the use of things like draft animals, we may be still at a point of being hunter-gatherers, or in a more primitive level of technology in civilization. So, I mean, it's probably too simplistic to say it, but there are times when we do have to take part, I guess, in some necessary evils, because, again, I mean, okay, well, if it's wrong to enslave animals, at least for things like, draft animals, work animals, then we probably wouldn't be at this point of, development in human history. So, yeah, that's my just follow-up to my response to Cymbolic's video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.